All right, here we go. Question number 14 from our 13-16 homework number 6 in MyLab Math, and they want us to solve the triangle. So the first thing I notice here is that I am given an angle. That angle would be angle B because it's across from little b. Notice that I do not know the side across from it. And so that means that the law of sines will not work. So we're going to have to use another tool, the law of cosines. And here's what the law of cosines says. Here we have a side angle side setup, side angle side, and that means that we're going to have to find little b first. The formula for little b starts off b squared equals a squared plus c squared minus 2 times a times c times the cosine of b. And that is the formula for the law of cosines that we're going to have to use to get started. Once you've identified the formula, all you have to do is plug and play. So A is 3, C is 5. Because the letters that match go across from each other, minus 2 times A times C times the cosine of angle B. Notice that this says b squared, so I'm going to have to take the square root of both sides to get rid of that squared. And then I can actually put all of that in my calculator all at one time, starting with the square root of 3 squared plus 5 squared minus 2 times 3 times 5 cosine of, and you can put times if you want, times cosine of 40. Please make sure you're in the right mode. And equals. It says round to 2 decimal places. So that's going to be 3.32 rounded. And that is going to be it for side B. 3.32. Done. Now for angle A, what I want to point out next is that we now know all three sides. So if I want to, I can use the law of sines because now I know an angle and the side across from it. So I can now use law of sines, or if I want to, I can use law of cosines again with knowing all three sides. Which would you rather do? Okay, I agree. Since we're doing law of cosines, let's go ahead and practice law of cosines. So we're looking for angle A, and the formula for angle A using the law of cosines, that says b squared plus c squared minus a squared all over 2 times b times c. And now we just need to plug and play. So what is little b? That's what we just found. 3.32 squared plus 5 squared minus 3 squared all over 2 times 3.32 times 5. Time for the calculator. I need to calculate that fraction out to a decimal. I'm also going to bring the cosine over, which will make it inverse cosine of whatever I get from my button pushing. All right, here we go as a fraction. 3.32 squared plus 5 squared minus 3 squared all over 2 times 3.32 times 5. And we probably need to take that to at least 4 decimal places just to make sure that our angle is accurate. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the inverse cosine of this answer. Inverse cosine of the answer, that uses the entire decimal number. And I need to round that to 1 decimal place, 35.5. Let's see how we did. Not bad. And we need to find angle C. This is going to be the easiest piece of the puzzle to find, because now that I know 2 angles, the third one simply needs to make 180. So 180 minus 35.5 minus, what was the other angle? 40. As a decimal, 104.5. And we're done. Man, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those in the comment section below, or you can text me. And thanks for watching.